We live in a world where English is a global language, which means that people from all around the world are using English to communicate with people who have different native languages. Because of that, there are different types of English, different variations, accents, and dialects. But is there the correct English or the appropriate English? If we look to regular schools or even language institutes here in Brazil, the right English that they teach would be the standard American or British English. However, we must keep it in mind that there are hundreds or even thousands of different English variations. And even us Brazilians have our own variety. For this reason, it's important to raise students' awareness about language variation, especially because there are a lot of prejudice in classroom, even with our own Brazilian variety. It's critical to show how the variation happens, and by teaching variation, we can make the classroom a more comfortable and safe place. As a result of that, the students may recognize that they are not speaking a wrong English. They are just using their own variety, and that might make them feel more comfortable to read out loud and also to speak in front of their classmates. But it's also important to keep it in mind that there is not a problem to have a thick accent or use a different morphological structure sometimes, as long as your students can be understood. However, if they could not be understood, they are not speaking in an appropriate manner, and then we have to provide them guidance. In the next videos, we're going to talk a little bit about how this variation happens, and also how to teach or at least provide this information about language variation to students, how to apply this information in classroom. So stay tuned for the next videos.